in a world where people literally walk around the metal detectors, I guess. This is the vent. I'm your host, Jay Hunneville. We got the Nerdsy here.
Hey.
We got Del Pesh here.
Yo.
The reason why I said this is because there was a shooting yesterday. Unfortunate.
No, did anybody die or no?
No, there was two shootings. Well,
There were two
there
shootings.
was multiple shootings, but this is the only one I've heard of so far was the club.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name. It's in Toronto, and basically people were saying that security didn't search the guns for guns.
The number one job.
You had
just-
one
For help.
job.
You had one job.
You had one
but,
job. Like,
the question was asked just a while ago. Like, as a security guard, what do you do if someone comes in with a gun? What if, you're doing the pat down, the usual pat downs. It's like, what is this? It's not a wallet, trigger, barrel, clip. Like,
Sorry.
what do you do as a security guard?
We don't do this type of stuff here. Just the same as we don't have fitteds and sneakers. Sorry.
But at the same time, the man got the juice. Like, you have to be a different individual to say, I am bringing my gun into the club.
All together.
You're just gonna be like, yeah.
But it's the fact that people are very much scared of the person who does have the gun.
you're saying the the poll rules them all.
Yeah, like
The poll rules them all.
by the time you come to the door and you're getting pat down and my dude says you're cleared because he himself is scared or she himself is scared to say, sorry, we don't conduct, this is not a part of dress code.
It's not about a dress code. It's not even like dress code. It's not a part of like.
Bro, they take away your pop at the door.
No, this is guns are not legal. that's what it is. It's not like you're talking about it like it's a coat or
But
like.
that's what I'm trying to say. Your drink is legal, and they tell you can't come into the club with a drink. 355 ml pop.
Wow.
It's either 300 now
All right.
still, but I think
But we're gonna let a whole Glock get inside? Come on.
it's illegal. But like, I
Come
don't
on.
know.
I don't know if someone is that modern enough to like, okay, like you get pat down and someone's like, yeah, you can't bring that here. I can't bring this in here. It takes a step
I
back.
can't bring this in here. Is a step back, hold is it like what? Like
Like I don't know if someone's mod to like just step back and just be like, let me in.
But you know what? Then that one bad apple spoils the bunch.
yeah,
And now you make it difficult for everyone to go clubbing.
of course.
And y'all already don't like clubbing in Toronto. As it is.
Of course.
That is the
course.
funny part. It's not the funny part. Like,
Like,
they don't even like cooking. Wow.
I remember last time.
like, do you see what I'm saying?
I remember last
Like-
time.
Bring back house parties,
Facts.
basement jams.
Facts.
Like I don't even trust that neither.
I mean,
Depending where you are
I
in Toronto.
trust it.
For those who are listening.
Well, if you
depends.
know the people.
Yes.
Depends where you are in Toronto.
If it's like a system that you know the people, that's fine. But like if it's people that you just don't know, and most of the time someone might be like, "Yo, party over here, just come through, bring the man them."
One of those
Or
parties.
bring the gal them, or you know what I mean. Like if someone knows it's a house party, you're gonna have some random like, who is this guy? Yo,
who
that's
is this?
that's my brethren still, and that brethren is the silent one that's just ready to pop off if anything goes down. Because in a house party, you're not thinking to search anybody.
There was a story I overheard. Not overheard. They told me they had a get together. I'm gonna bleep his name. Was there at this party and someone invited a plus one, and that plus one was acting a fool. They're all like belligerent, and then the guy swung on one of the like attendees, right? And the guy just looked at his lip and went, "What the?" And just Bob knocked him cold. He was just laying there, just
I wasn't ready for that.
he was just like newborn baby, just sleeping, just
We're
like
not prepared for any of that.
like, right? And then they tell him like, yo, like talk to your dude, like, 'cause
Yeah.
he's disrupting the party, like.
Yeah.
But that person's probably just as turned.
Listen, even then, so like I feel like you have to have a conversation when you're inviting people, and just even then, you still say there's a dress code, certain type of vibe and energy, certain type of conduct, certain kind of whatever the case is.
I think personally, I think that's why a lot of these places usually have police presence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
People get
they
around.
have police presence, like not security, but like there's security and then police presence. So that person that has a gun on him would think twice of bringing their gun on him. If they still decide to bring a gun on him, that's a different individual.
Yeah.
That's a different individual, and whatever situations you have to go through, you got to go through. Maybe you need a metal detector. Maybe it's just better to just get a metal detector. But I swear some guns they go through. Is it some 9mm go through without metal detection? I think.
I have no idea.
But
I guess it depends if the body of it is.
Or
made
they
out
do
of
they do
plastic.
the hopscotch. They go. They're shuffling in the
there's
line.
issues where people throw it over the fence.
Throw it over, slide it over.
Or someone goes there the day before, and we're watching too much movies.
No, but
What movie was that when they put it in the toilet? The toilet.
Godfather.
The Godfather. Yeah. That's
Put the scene for like
in the
people
toilet
listening.
thing. Yes.
yeah.
They went to the restaurant the day
Before and put it in the toilet.
Put it in the toilet like tank.
Bow time.
No,
Yeah.
I think you reach under it. I think you reach
Whatever. Yeah.
Under. Yeah, but that could happen too.
I don't know about at a club, but
That's-
maybe a restaurant lounge. I don't know. And that's the thing. Shout out to the security guards that you do your thing. I did one night as security guard, and I had to break up a fight, multiple fights actually. And it was at the end of the night though. It was a good there's one fight in the middle, but at the end of the night it was a brawl, bro. It was a brawl. I'm not gonna blur out the company, blur out the.
Okay.
I remember, I got someone said, "Yo, you want to do security for the one night? Pay this much." I said, "Okay." All right, I go.
Okay.
I go.
You see why the pay is that?
It was like, okay, I go. It was nice though. It was like and all that stuff. Night's going well. 1-2 drunk individuals. I learned just a little slim basics of how to do security.
So yeah.
So this is basic. So if you see a fight break out, do not go in there by yourself as a security guard because you will get.
Yeah.
You got to go in with some people.
Yes.
Everybody was there, which is cool. Like you had security all over, but like we usually wait for the big guy. The big guy is like 7 foot. Like he's huge. The last fight of the night, fight breaks out. I guess it's because I don't know what happened, but fight breaks out. I'm trying to DJ still running DJ music, whatever. Fights going in.
like the Titanic
Everybody's
ship
jumping in.
just-
I grabbed the one guy that was like the initiator, is a big heavy guy. He kept just dropping because he's drunk. So I'm trying to push him away from the fight. He's dropping.
that dead weight, yeah.
Sandals flying off. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then fight breaks out. One man tried to swing on me. I mushed him in his face. Because it's like he was drunk. So it was like a delayed swing. He like swung and missed. I was like, move. Like just mush you in your face. Then the 6-foot guy was coming because there was enough security. But the 6-foot guy was coming to separate. Mans are fighting right beside the bar. So mans are fighting, pick up cup or sit on bar and flinging like a cowboy rodeo. But catch the joke. The security guard's coming now, the big guy, and he's running through, slips, boom, on his back, drops, score on his back. And you know how some drops are like heavy and hollow? It stopped the fight for like a good 2 seconds, and then they went right back into it because they're like, who drops off? And then the fight broke up, and then obviously got everybody out. Police is on, was right there.
Yeah,
but they didn't know what was happening inside.
Inside, yeah.
So, yeah, we waited for like a good hour.
You can't pay me for that type of job. Man.
Yeah, after that,
You can't, you cannot.
my lady was pissed. She said, "Don't ever risk your life like that again."
No, just
All
screaming.
right, yo. All right.
They're saying jobs,
Not all money's
yo.
good money, right? But other than that, security. Coolest security. Speaking of security, they might gonna need a lot of this because OVO Fest is coming.
More security.
Yeah, shout out to the security over there.
I mean, they're doing it on purpose. Let's be honest, guys. They only want a particular type of people there.
Ooh.
Wow.
Those who can afford.
Are you talking about the prices?
Yes.
Okay, so the OVO's Fest tickets. Frustrated a lot of fans. $900 for lawn seats, allegedly.
Wait, is that you bringing your own, or they provided lawn seat?
I don't even know. But a lot of the time,
Yo,
these
you're gonna charge me $900 and I'm bringing my own lawn seat.
A lot of these times,
What?
people be just doing things.
What
People just be
happened?
and close to $2,000 for floor seats.
Wow.
So where are the lawn seats? In the very back. These are like the nosebleeds.
You will be in the nosebleeds in your possibly
On the grass.
on the grass, possibly in your own
How are they gonna escort
lawn
you
chair, like.
into it? Like, are they gonna have like tape, and you just get ushered in to go within the tapes?
Like a cow thing, like you just.
Can you imagine? You're basically paying for a picnic. You're paying for a picnic. Like you're paying like $5-9 bills for a picnic.
Wow.
You go in with your lawn seat. Oh, that lawn seat's not suitable. You know, you need a lawn chair for like that. Everybody. I don't know how it
I want to
goes.
see this.
And then people. I imagine the resales.
You didn't even say that. I didn't even mention that
That is
now.
a
Like,
magic word.
And as a joke, conspiracy, there might be people that are doing a resale or their own company itself. Be doing their own resales.
That's
just don't know that. It's easy to just say it was one.
Okay, there's a little sidebar. Like DoorDash or whatever, like, there's something called ghost kitchens, if anyone has heard it. So basically, they basically remix their own food, allegedly. So for example, let's say Wendy's, not even Wendy's, I don't know if it's more mom and pop shops or like franchises. We'll go franchises. They would have something where like, they would remix their own food, present themselves as mom and pop, and it's really, they're just reselling. It's like The Wire. They're just really going from blue tops to red tops.
So, it is because wow.
And
Could you
just flipping
imagine?
it.
Could you imagine you got a Wendy's and a Wendy's?
That's how they're moving it. Like,
I mean, it makes kind of sense though.
But hey,
that's if they did that, they flip their own ticket.
but at the end of the day, I'm not paying for that.
2,000?
Like I guess they're just following the gauge of Roll. Oh, there's someone they pay for Rolling Loud, then they can pay for this.
I mean, I would go for it.
That's just what it is.
If I had the funds to do so, I would go.
Wait.
But here's the thing.
This is for one day?
This is a 3 days. I don't know if it's for the 1 day or 3 days. It's a 3 day
yeah,
event.
it's a weekend.
It's a 3 day event. I don't know if it's individually or it seems like it's
gotta be 3
individually.
days.
But
There's no way they're saying 2,000 on your head top every day for the 3 days. There's no way they're saying that.
here's the thing. I get what Nerdzy's saying because if you can afford it, you kind of know the certain type of people that are
gonna be
okay
there.
to
Yeah.
afford it.
That's
So it's
like
like it's a little bit safe. I'm not. It's not saying it's a race, but there's a certain people if they're gonna pay it, that means these people are not gonna. Maybe they're not gonna want to ruin the event.
Basically.
Wow.
If that makes any sense.
Even saying that out loud is crazy, but I mean,
It's a certain type of individuals.
there's
There's people that are fans and people that are like, I can afford this to be a fan.
Right,
I can pay to be a fan because I've been here.
There's some basketball fans. Well,
Yeah,
some
well,
basketball people
when
that
it was the
do that,
Raptors,
yeah.
when it was the Raptors, that year when we won our championship, you think some of those Raptors fans are Raptors fans?
No, they're just outside.
The corporate money man that have the money to buy the ticket and be like, yeah, I me and my buds, we got our tickets, You know what I mean?
4 seats, no problem.
Like, listen, if I was,
So if I could afford it, I would go.
I would try to. Where is it? Where is it again?
I would not
Budweiser
do a
or wherever it is.
nosebleed,
Where's the location gonna be?
Because you see me, because
Is it gonna be at the same
I
place?
feel like I can find the area where I can watch it from a distance.
that the weekend cancel that.
No, that's ACC. That's
Oh,
ACC.
okay.
This is at. I don't remember where it is. I should have looked for that, but
Apparently, they had plans to cancel that. Apparently, like they were already going like.
Budweiser stage. Budweiser stage.
Budweiser stage. Okay.
I
I've
mean,
heard of this one.
maybe I
haven't
can.
Oh,
That's curious. But yo, Budweiser stage is expensive too. Like, well, no, in Toronto FC, because I've done some stuff there, and the prices, everything's going up.
Keep that to your.
But
nice
so
finesse.
we're gonna see how this goes because apparently there's another the 10th anniversary 2023. So if you guys want to start saving up your money for the next year's OVO Fest, you see the prices now. So if you're ready to take the money that you're gonna put down on the house for next year for this event.
Yo, Toronto is giving me tourist vibes, yo.
I was laughing when I saw Twitter because they have Chris Brown, Little Baby. One day they have the Northern All Stars, so I guess it's people from the North performing on one day, and they have a Young Money reunion. And some guys like, I'm not gonna want to pay $500 to hear Bedrock. It out, some Budweiser speakers. Young Money reunion, Tiger, all them people. Little Twist, Gutta.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, they all got successful off of their collaboration. No? Who hasn't? Who hasn't? Obviously, somebody is clearly drinking out of their own trophies, but who hasn't?
Drinking out of their own trophies.
Let's just say one is a battle rapper right now.
Wait, what?
One of the Young Money members was a battle rapper.
Who's that?
Jay Mills.
Jay Mills.
He always was a battle rapper.
Yeah.
But he went back to battle rapping.
Sorry. Inform me, which song has he?
He was just a part of Young Money somehow.
Oh, just a part of
a part of Young Money.
Oh, so then that's different.
But it is what it is. But if you want to pay that much money to hear serenades of your ex and heartbreak songs and all those other things, it's up to you. J-A-E. J-A-E,
I think it is.
But
what the hell?
Another thing we could speak about is we had a conversation about the case of the ex. And
can you be friends?
Yeah. The quote was, the reason why people don't talk to the ex is 1, they never loved them in the first place, or 2, they're too much in love with them.
So now the real question is, do you still talk to your exes?
No.
And is that statement true?
You gonna put me in the hot seat like that? Holy, I didn't see that one coming. At all.
I'll say no and yes.
No, what the hell, bro? You gonna put me? I know damn well what you're doing, but I'm gonna say the reason why
wasn't close to their sister.
The reason why I do it was respectfully of the relationship I am in now. Thank you very much. Like how you try to flame me up, like those have to be the 2 options.
I'm just saying.
It was a quote.
Do you talk to your ex?
How about you? Do you talk to your ex?
I do not talk to any of my exes.
Which is why
I do not talk to any of my exes.
Is it because of those 2 options? One of those options?
Do I love, or did I ever love? Of course I loved one.
Do you still do?
I mean, they have a nice place in my heart.
Why'd you point your...
Is it the dark side or the side that shows? Is it the dark side? Is it where the... Well, yes. Ooh, that's a tough one. For me, it's just a respect of the relationship I have now. And I'm happy in my relationship I have now. You know what I mean?
That was very great and very political and politically correct. But yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I'm not saying that they don't have every invested relationship that was in my heart. They change us as individuals. You know what I mean? Every part of a relationship, you grow a different person.
Right, this is a yes or no question.
I am media trained. Thank you very much. So certain things they they create different avenues and as an individual. You know
what are you talking about? Like
I'm joking.
I'm just listening. I'm like, what?
Right? I said it was a yes or no, man.
What's going on?
Or no.
Okay, but yeah, no, I don't talk to my exes.
Okay, so all of us.
If I was to say anything, it would be spontaneous though. Like if it's I'm not gonna be disrespectful. So if we cross paths or whatever, hey, how you doing? Good. That's about it.
You don't pry. You don't ask.
You know what I mean. I'm not going in the DMs, Marvin Room or Neo. I just wonder if you should ever think of me. I
was asked how's my mom doing, and I said what? I don't look at this person like what?
But here's the thing. I don't see anything wrong being like, mama? Well, how's the family?
Never get introduced to mom.
A lot of time it's just small talk. Like it's how's the family? Good, okay. You know what I mean? But if it's one of the
small talk, eh?
Yeah, but if it becomes a thing where it's things are going tough. Oh, pray for you. God bless you.
I'd be giving the best, man. If anybody were to ever reach out to me, I'd just give the best. That's it.
Because
life is great.
It's above me now.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, even if it's a lie, house is on fire. Like
Great.
everything is
My
great.
life is
Wow.
great.
I don't.
As the tears go down, like as the tears go, that's going fine.
Great.
And that's the thing.
Yo, the emphasis. I don't know. I don't know how to call that. The emphasis was just like.
That is tough.
But no one would ever reach out to me. Dare.
I don't think. Well, I could say, there were times that, people reached out to me, and I've learned the etiquette of what to say and do.
Right.
Before I'd be like, oh, okay, this is a conversation, like not knowing. But now you learn the etiquette to be like, okay, respectfully.
Yes.
But
it's also just the fact that like that's an old chapter. It's like kind of saying like, why are you going backwards? You entertaining this person is basically saying you're entertaining or you're kind of missing a part in your life.
Hey, and that may be it for some people when they come back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a scenario out that I just thought of.
Okay.
So you're with this person. They just entered the house, right? Probably finished work, or whatever. They hear that their ex got married. They look physically discomfort, and they go upstairs in the room.
I mean, Drake has a whole song about this, but yes,
But so yeah,
Oh.
they hear the ex is getting.
He does.
They hear the ex is getting married, and like you can see they're visibly upset, and they just I need to be excused, and they just leave.
Maybe they have.
They just go back to their room, and
But here's the thing: it could be a place where
I'm ending the relationship. I don't know. I'm ending that.
Because you know what? Some people,
Wow.
It's not even the marriage.
Take me for no idiot, boy.
Like some individuals, it's not even the person getting married. It's the fact that they're getting married.
Yeah.
In a sense, it's not
Yeah.
who they're getting married to. It's just the fact that they're getting married and that person's not married.
Facts. It's true.
It's not really a jealousy thing sometimes. Some people just be like, oh, that person's living life and I'm here.
But isn't that a jealousy thing?
Well, no, not jealousy.
Really, I think that's a pride thing.
No, I think it is a jealousy thing, but in the sense of, not in the sense of like, well,
No,
yeah.
I think it's a pride thing.
Comparison.
Because
Yes.
if you think of it, you're like, oh, I hope you're tied with the payments and you can't pay your bills. I want to do that for you. I don't want you to get married.
Some people want
and be smiling in the pictures.
Some people want hell and hot water.
All the wedding photos.
I think.
Why was I invited?
I don't think it's comparison per se, but I think it's more so the fact that it's a missed opportunity. So that's where I think it's also kind of like pride, where it's like, oh, say for example, you were the one diddle-daddling as to why not getting married. And then, or the idea is that the other person didn't seem like marriage material. And then all of a sudden, they're getting married.
Material.
That's cold.
So it's like, you weren't doing this when you were with me, and now
you are.
Now you are.
You're settling down, you're this and that, or you were delaying, you weren't trying to answer no questions, you weren't trying to be committed.
Cold-blooded.
And then right there,
now you want to, because you always hear, but that's the thing, I always hear that with women sometimes. The women be like,
Listen,
I did this for this person. I did this for this guy, and now he's doing it for the next woman. I taught him this.
See, and
now he did it. You know what I mean?
This is why women. I think I've come to understand. I think this is why women take as much as they can when they're in relationships.
Take as much as they can.
Yes, you heard me.
It.
I think that's the age we're in now. But
I think that's the reason why they take, because if they give, the last thing you want to do is give all this stuff for you to be giving to another woman.
What do they call it?
And
The
if
clean-up
women are
woman?
supposed
You ever
to be
heard that
the
song, The
ones
Clean-Up Woman?
The clean-up woman.
Yeah, if women are the ones who are fixer-uppers, why am I going to fix you up for a next woman?
So they rather just...
You stay there, however, you fix yourself.
You'll be surprised. I've heard women say, yo, I'm going to make you look like half ugly. So you don't get like we could go out, but I'm not making you dress to your full potential.
That is
because
manipulative. That's... Hello?
I'm not going to dress like, we could go out together.
That's pretty...
My topic.
Like, you can go out in a certain potential, but I don't want people to see your full potential.
Listen.
Wow.
That's insecurity. That's fine.
Of course it is.
And then you have the other woman where she's like, oh, you like him? You like my man? Oh yeah, I built it.
Yeah. Look at all this I've made.
You should see next year's version.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. It's true.
2.0.
It's true.
for people that are listening, joining us this evening, never let someone take down your sexiness. Your sexiness has to go up. Never let someone. Remember, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, and I'm telling myself. Never let someone take your sexy down.
See, but that's very
Ever.
hard. That's
But
very
it's
hard.
one thing-
Sometimes people's
but-
sexiness is very hard when they're in a relationship.
But the problem is, it's one thing if you don't even know your sexiness, though.
That's another thing.
If that girl or a guy knows
How sexy
how
you
you are on road, like,
Ooh, but you don't know it? Ooh,
it's one thing. There's some people know that, like, yo, I'm not going to tell her that there's people out here that are not doing what they're doing.
boost self-esteem for what? Oh,
Like,
no.
this person is doing things to me that nobody on the road is doing, or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if them two ever link up and they said, why are you doing this for that individual? And then she'd be like, yeah, or yeah, you're right. Game over.
That's so much deceitfulness, dishonesty. Oh Lord,
I
my heart.
mean, you have to.
This is crazy.
Is it dishonesty and deceitfulness if they never knew, and if it was through the lens of a skewed perception in the first place?
I mean, you gotta
So
ask.
you took the sand and threw it in my face. That's what
So
you did.
so
You're
that person
you're blaming-
that
you're
person is
blaming the
bringing you diamonds. Like, you know, this is, you know, they're bringing you diamonds.
Yeah.
And they don't even know it's diamonds. It's
Yeah.
like they're kicking stones.
Yeah.
But you're like, keep kicking them stones to me, not knowing that they're diamonds.
No, that's some manipulation. That's it. Actually, that's a lesson in life. Some people are born with a rule book, and they're just fiddling with it. They know, and they'll look at you, and be like, you know, you're supposed to be doing that. But I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Shake
get
you,
as much
shake
as
you.
like Z said earlier. They're just gonna take
They're gonna take. That's what I'm saying. Like,
until you learn the rule book.
Would you
you'll be
call
like,
that?
Oh,
But like, I'll play devil's advocate and say, is that insecurity or just securing?
the person. Ooh, that's a good question. I think that is a very good
I'm leaving them secure.
Question.
See, they're trying to
facts.
Secure the bag.
secure
You're the person.
everything. Yeah, like whether they have like a good
So what they're doing right or wrong?
That's a good like.
Right? The first question alone was like, okay.
Because I've heard girls say it's usually women, because women, like you said, build the man or whatever.
Yeah.
House, a home, whatever.
Yes.
And they, you know,
Try
so
building.
like
That doesn't work.
if they go,
Stuff catches on fire, pipes burst.
Listen, I learned that one too the hard way. So
well, you got to know the building code. But anyway,
yeah.
I didn't know the building code. at the
Me
time.
neither. I
so-
didn't know either.
but at the so like, you know, that's how some people feel about that. So how do you like? Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing?
I mean,
Because you can
for
say
the-
insecurity.
For the person who is clearly trying to bag the other person, it is a win for them because they already know that that person is what they need and or want, and obviously will get them to whatever lifestyle, future, etc. that they are going. They in their mind are wanting to like get to and accomplish. For the person who doesn't understand, they are settling. That's really what it is.
Oof.
But they're settling
Oof.
on the premise of ignorance
Which is
because they don't know better.
Wow, settling on the premise of ignorance. That's a nice title book. Write that down.
And I have another scenario.
Right
I had where's the other scenario? Oh, just let me. Okay. Because it all comes down to like, we're not talking to our exes and stuff like that, right?
That's-
Or
that's
if you
the-
talk to your ex or if you not talk to your ex. You know, some people, they've done wrong to their ex. Or some people, they'd be like, you know, I'm leaving you so you can see what life is like. You know what I mean? So whatever perspective you want to go for, let's say the person that has done wrong to this ex
Yeah.
and maybe have not apologized or still feel bad about the situation. Do you think that person should go back to that individual?
To rectify?
Rectify,
Get some
closure,
closure.
or
I
whatever?
mean, the fact that it was
Does it have
on
to
an
be
ultimatum altogether was right off the bat.
No, I'm talking
problematic.
about if they did wrong. First, that's the first one.
If the person who left or the person who they're leaving.
Yeah, the person, it didn't work out because the person did wrong. So let's say that, like, I'm the suspect, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm the suspect for doing wrong for the relationship not working, is it I still feel bad about the situation. Do I still go back? Is it okay for that the individual? This is scenario. This is not my life. That, you know what I mean, to go to the ex and be like, hey, I just wanted to see how you're doing over there.
So you're feeling a sense of remorse. This is
remorse.
Okay, yeah.
Because you feel bad for
or something like that. Let's say if that's the case, right?
And now
years go by and you come back and like, hey, I just want to make sure if you're good over there.
Right. I mean, nothing's wrong with following up for a sense of closure in that sense, because it kind of just says that person understands now where they went wrong, right? Because nothing's worse than somebody who did something wrong and their chest is too big to ever actually acknowledge that they're actually in the wrong for it, right?
So it's good they're in the state.
It's good that they're in the state of remorse.
Okay, so now I'm gonna throw a little heat in this. What if they felt that in the relationship, in another relationship? So they're in a relationship and they realize that, oh man, they did that person dirty. Should that person go to that ex, even though they're in a new relationship?
And apologize, yeah. Apologize.
Wrong is wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Apologize for what you did.
Okay.
If you were wrong in the situation, you realize, if it took another relationship to open your eyes to see.
Would you tell your partner that you're going to do that?
Yes, I would tell my partner.
Give them a heads up, yeah.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I? Why am I going to go sneak and say, I'm going to go and say,
No, I'm not saying. I'm not. No. It's just. Hey, these are just questions. These are just questions. Because some ex will be like, some girls will be like, yo, I don't want you to talk back to that person.
I get that.
That's between you and the ex person, really. I mean, like, your partner can share their opinion, but at the end of the day, like, it's something that
it's weighing on your
chest.
You
have to make right.
Right.
Yeah, it's not really. Right?
Okay.
So.
But I mean, yes, in the same sense too. Like, I understand from the partners,
because it's like a baggage thing.
Yeah, because then it's like, oh, you're going back to do what now?
To end the.
It's over. To end it more.
Like you're gonna rehash something.
But you kind of are ending it like.
Closure.
Yeah, you're kind of ending it.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, it's up in the air because, even then, so that person, it doesn't matter if that person moved on or if they're not moved on and they're single. You now coming to the amends that, okay, I did this person wrong. I should at least do X, Y, and Z. Give them the apology that's needed. It's going to take a weight off of your chest, but it's also saying, okay, maybe that's also why you're getting the karma that you're getting with the current relationship.
Oh, karma, damn. Damn.
I mean, sometimes it happens, right? Mm-hmm. Because why would being in that relationship now open your eyes to say, I did this?
Because sometimes the grass ain't greener on the other side, and you're learning, and you're like, oh my God, I was so wrong.
Right? Like, say, for example, this person was taking you out, and you were not appreciative of it. Now you're in another relationship, this person doesn't take you out at all.
I'm not buying you no food.
Right? And then you're going to think to yourself, how many years go by? But that one,
you got
you're
McDonald's money?
And you're going to be like, wow. You know what? They actually took me out. They cared for me.
Right, yeah.
I was happy over here.
Yeah.
Or something.
But I was out here complaining.
Like that viral clip, like we were just saying earlier, like that guy just looked at his girl, looked at her friends and said, no one's getting food today. No one's getting food. I'm going to pay for my plate.
That's what happened. I didn't see the video exactly.
Nah, but you, I don't even like you. What are you doing here? And I'm not paying for no one's plate. I'm paying for my plate.
But here's my thing. Like, when it comes to stuff like that, because I didn't hear about the situation. All I heard was the girl wanted the man to pay for her friends,
which is 18 friends, bro. 18 people.
Listen. That couldn't come overnight, eh? That had to be something that was happening for quite some time. That he was regularly paying for people.
Because if that was just out the blue, of course I'm gonna say no. The hell do you think I am? Even if I have it, I don't know your friends.
But even
they don't know me.
I don't think the reaction would have been as relaxed as his reaction. That's what I think. I think that if you heard your girl come bring 18 friends and say, pass you the bill.
That's cruel.
And sits back, I know.
This probably happened before.
Right? Like, this is something she's used to doing.
But I think that day he's just like, no more of this, no more.
And it was the oh, I'm gonna break up with you comment. Like,
Okay.
oh boy, I should break up with you right now.
Of course. I have a feeling it had to be scripted though.
It could have been.
But at the same time, there are
But
people
as-
out there that
as a
be like,
scenario,
you got it. You got the bag. There's people out there that just look at it as like, hey, you got the bag. You should do it. Floss on my friends.
See, this is why they say whatever relationship you get in, you make sure you can get in and introduce them at a rate that you can afford for the rest of your life.
So start off, if you're going to do Moxie's food at the start, stick to the Moxie's food at the
That's
start.
your baseline. Because you got to remember that's your base now.
That's
You
it.
gotta take it back to the old school days and go out walks, fam.
Yeah. It walks. Long walks.
That's what you tell
No
people.
heels.
Yeah.
Walks and sandals, yo.
Yeah.
Walks in the park.
That sounds very fire right now. Wow.
Because that's really
Sounds
what it
very
should
fire
be.
right now. Like,
That
Dutch-
was like a guy that I knew. He was
Dutch
there,
dreams.
they're bringing the girl from wherever she was, flying her. Almost every weekend she wanted to come see him, he would fly her.
Mm-hmm.
One weekend he couldn't do it. The girl went and go slept with her ex.
wow. Just, huh? Like,
And they were together for 3 months.
in Z's world, more like.
What, a day?
12 days.
Like a day? Like, we
Wow.
need to, I think we need to break down your relationship gauge. I think your formula's kind of skewed, yo.
How is it skewed, my guy?
So a 6-month relationship is basically
a month.
Break it down, Z.
Okay.
Professor
So
Z.
on average, a human or an adult relationship or many relationships will probably see their partner about 24 hours in a week, right? On average, which is a day.
Okay.
So you're going to see your partner at least a day a week. Even physically, you're going to see them a day a week. Probably you're going to spend a day with them, 8 hours before whatever activities, etc., commuting, etc., right?
Yeah.
Sleep already is 8 hours of your day.
So breaking the lyrics down. You wake up, you may see them in bed for like 30 minutes before you go to work, then you're at work.
That's if you live together.
That's if you live together,
Exactly.
right?
So the
Ooh, that's a whole nother, yeah.
So basically the quality, you're basically saying the quality. Okay, the relationship time can be 6 months, but the
Yeah.
quality is a 1 month.
Yes.
The face to face.
I feel like that. I feel like it can change depending. I don't think there's a set formula because
Well, this is why
high
we're
school
saying-
relationship is different than a college relationship, as we said
Definitely.
before.
Definitely
different
true.
than work.
But
yeah.
mind you, this is why they also say after a year, that's when the cupcake phase is over. Why does it give you a whole year before the cupcake, the phase, the mirage, the oh my gosh, I mean so much love? Why does it take that long for that whole idea to pass?
I don't even know.
Exactly.
I don't even think there's a cupcake. Well, I've heard of
Like what do you call
I don't even know.
honeymoon phase? Yeah,
like
honeymoon, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. Like okay,
Where
I know there's a honeymoon
the
phase.
lingering just fades.
I
And
just
then you start to see the person for what they really
yeah.
are.
I don't know if I don't know if there's a set time
Horns
of
and all.
phase.
Don't know.
I don't know if there's a set time of phase. You know what I mean?
Like it's like I don't know. Cause when you're breaking it down, it's like yo, you work 40, and then you commute, and then it's like 2 hours a day, roughly 2 hours, and then you add it up, and then yeah, like I don't know. I think Z's basing off like okay, you're in an adult working life.
Even when you're younger, even in college, if you're in school full time, that's 8 hours of your day. Sometimes your days are like spread out from 8 a.m. to like 10 p.m. classes.
Don't even remind me those days.
Right? Exactly. So when are you going to actually see your person? Your person is probably going to be during the weekend, on your days off from school.
Yeah,
if you don't have Saturday classes.
Because you might be in the same college, but you're not taking the same program. So it's like there's not a chance you'll see each other like that.
Exactly.
High school is different though. But that's why like
High
those
school.
high school relationships are like they're strong. Like when they say, "Yo, I knew this person, we liked each other since high school." It's like they had enough time,
But what is enough time? Just sharing class,
like face
class,
to face.
half an hour lunch, sharing lunch together.
Like I can smell her
after school
perfume.
walk, before,
I can touch her.
more
closely.
times on half day.
There you go. But
Yeah.
what's a half day still? That's like 4 hours.
Half day? No, sorry, like early. I mean, late Wednesday.
Like
we-
a late Wednesday.
like we're sitting in a room like this.
Hump
but yet-
day or whatever they call
But
it.
it should be over here. Like I get the fact I can see her there. Like yeah.
You're interacting, you're engaging, you're being in the same space. I
Yeah.
think that what I'm really saying is that that's how much time you're actually with that person in the space with each other.
Yeah.
It's one thing to talk and get to know each other and understand each other's mind and where they are mentally, where they envision themselves physically or whatever the case is. But it's a different to actually be interactive with them and doing things together. Like, that is what I mean by presence.
Yeah, something goofy like she's showing you her phone, and you're just like, oh, the fact I can just walk and just hunch over her and then just look.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's crazy. Where'd you see that space?
Yeah.
Like,
You know, you're not, when you see that person and they're laughing to themselves, you seen them on FaceTime, that's it. But you don't know the odd hours when they just sitting in a room by themselves laughing.
yeah.
What does that look like? What does that feel like? How do you feel? When
Not to
you're
go
doing that?
extra deep, but this is like I know some relationships people would have kids, and when you factor in kids,
Yeah, there's more time, it's less.
yeah, it's yeah.
Less
Yeah,
things
'cause you have to
that
put the
you
child to bed or
Yeah.
something like
You
that.
interact with your child almost the same, even more, because sometimes your child comes first, right? At
Now you're like more practical.
At least some people. But usually your child comes first, so then you're interacting with your babies more and less with your partner.
Right.
So it's even less. So okay, so you're
Yeah.
saying this before kids are involved,
Yes.
because when kids are involved, it's even less.
Yes.
Right.
But I'm going to keep it to my average, where it's 1 day a week you spend with your partner. 24 hours. Whether that's 4 hours per day.
I get what you're saying. I get it.
That's it. So a 6-month relationship is about how many weeks in it? 24?
Yeah. Although the one thing I have to break up though, if you work a traditional like Monday to Friday job, at least the weekend you have a
That's if you're not working out, seeing family,
yeah.
seeing friends.
Usually, so like let's say 24 minimum probably.
Yeah.
Because then if you're off the weekend, like let's say you clean up a little bit Saturdays.
Yeah. And then that's also saying that your other partner is also 9 to 5.
Yeah. That's the thing too.
That's another thing.
So
Yeah, man, on average. So a 1 year relationship is like about 2 months. No.
That I
Yeah,
mean,
2 months.
I get it. I get it. I don't know, but I don't think it's the same for everybody. It could be, but I don't know, cause I don't know. It's for me. It's always like it's conditional, I guess.
You say it's conditional?
Yeah, in certain
Condition to what?
like scenarios, like long distance, timing, place. You know, some people they just jump in a relationship and then next you know that person washing your dishes, doing your laundry. You know what I mean? And now they have like they're full time in a people them yard. You know what I mean? Some people they pack they're to go back. Some people pack a check bag, and some people just come with their carry on.
oh, that's okay.
You know what I mean?
That's some
It all depends on that relationship, right?
finger snap.
Very true.
So
Very true. It's also interest in how much you care about the person too. That also plays a factor.
yeah.
Right, so, yeah.
I mean, I spent time sleeping over at one partner's house and probably have not experienced as much love with my current partner, and I have not spent one time or hours in their bed sleeping over at any point in their life.
Wow.
So, what does it say?
Wow.
That's true.
Oh, let us know for those listening.
Yep. Let me
The ex, though. Can you be friends with the ex?
Yeah.
those just for me just there's so much like, and that's the thing, like that's a tough one. It's not really tough. It's not tough. It's just what your moral compass, I guess, is. I don't
Like
know.
I'll break it down like this. Like I'll say no if it's like if it's us type thing, but then like I was saying earlier, once you know their family, and then even though your guys' relationship ended like however, right? Once you're close with the family, it's kind of hard to be like, nah, I don't want to talk to your mom or dad.
That, you know what it reminds me of?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that couple where the girl asked her boyfriend, would you rather get $100 for kissing your girlfriend or get $2,000 for kissing the hottest girl in the world, or that you know. And he chose $2,000, and he's like, but then I'll split it and give you a brick,
1,000.
and then I'll kiss you after. She got so upset.
She got upset.
She was offended. Oh my gosh. And I was like, girls like this will keep a man broke. Like,
whoa. she just wasn't thinking ahead. Like,
You guys stay there with that mix up. I'm not answering that question. That is what I understand why she'd be mad.
why are you mad?
Because you're looking at it as a point. That means you would probably give it away for five grand.
But that was what she said. She said
You're selling yourself.
But here's the joke.
You are selling.
But she turned around and she was saying exactly that. She's like, oh, so you don't think I'm the hottest girl that you've ever met? I'm not the hottest thing, so you're not.
Oh, she was kind of like,
right? And he's like, babes, in a relationship, we're not supposed to lie. That was his opening line. And then I said, I'm not the hottest guy in the world. You're not the hottest girl in the world.
I mean, he kept it gangster.
Oh my gosh.
You can just go to your mall and just be like, yeah, clearly. I mean.
Yeah.
And you take a walk through York there and you're just like, yo.
All right.
But no, she doesn't know economics. Leave her alone.
Oh my gosh.
You
guys can stay there with that.
2,000?
What do you mean?
You know
you don't think that's problematic?
It may be.
Kiss her for 100 versus the $2,000.
My lady friend would have told her.
If you guys look past business for instead of the relationship and how someone would feel for the money, I mean, that means that, like, if I thought that way, well, you might as well be.
But his answer afterwards, what I felt was great.
Split the thing, but he's kissing the hot girl of the world. But here's the thing. The way he should have flipped it, he said, this is what I would have said. I said, 2,000 to kiss the hottest girl in the world. I'll take the 2,000. Why? Because you're the hottest girl in the world to me.
I mean,
so cute.
That's how you do. This person,
you can flip
that's how you flip it, bro. You don't give no. That girl is your hottest. I mean, you know what? Anyway, that's how you should go about it.
This is why women think to themselves that men are liars.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not saying I'm leaving it alone, but my woman is the hottest woman in the world.
My lady friend would call me an idiot. It should, if you don't take that 2,000.
I've seen situations where the woman,
you're gonna palm her.
I remember the woman said, I remember the woman did a prank with her husband, and the woman said, oh, you see that man over there? He said he wanted $100 for a titty. He's like $100 to show your titty, and she's like, yeah. He's like, for one of them? I'm like, yeah. He's like, then why didn't you show both of them for three? She's looking at him like. Like, she was mad. She was like, what, sir? Like, I see, but it's crazy. It's crazy.
A kiss, though.
Man. Anyway.
But I mean, how is that any different from him going to take a job that's going to be $100K, but she's never going to see him? Versus taking a job that's like 24 and she'll see him all the time.
Yeah, but she's 24 and
some people the money don't matter. Some people the money don't matter because
this is why I say this is gonna stay broke. Okay, all right.
Well, I guess. Well, speaking of this,
all fun and games until we're having conversations like this.
And my belly's like,
and your belly's gurgling.
Oh man, I'm so hungry.
Yo, if I was down in Judgment Day, and I said, your love is my love, and my love is your love. It'll take a hungry belly never to break us.
Why is it so hot in here? I
should have took that kiss.
I wish I had 75,000 extra.
I'll pass on.
Hey, whoa! What was that? Oh shoot! We got mice in here. Oh man!
All right. Well, one other question that was given to us, which was not suitable for young viewers.
Okay.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, you gotta say that. Yeah.
Why this question came to our table, but it's here.
Okay.
And my girlfriend is mad at me for having an orgasm with another woman.
Wait.
Repeat the wait.
Repeat that?
My girlfriend is mad at me for having an orgasm with another woman. Let me explain.
Who's the me? Wait.
My girlfriend is bi. She wanted to have a FMF threesome.
Ooh, okay.
I was hesitantly. What's FMF? Female, male.
Female.
Oh,
Two
okay.
women, one male.
All right, okay. How did I not? Anyway, I wasn't hesitant. I was hesitantly I was hesitant initially, but I said, why not? Mainly because I'm monogamous and didn't want it to progress into something else. We had a threesome and we both liked it. Although the girl took an issue with the other woman making me, come from giving me head. She was really good at it, better than my girlfriend, in fact. Ooh. The difference that she really took her time and effort, whereas my girlfriend sees as foreplay mostly. Now she's all upset that she made me blank and she can't get over my reaction to it. How can we move past this?
So now the question is, so do you
speak to your partner about these situations?
No. Do you ejaculate when she does it?
He said it was a foreplay thing.
But so that's her perspective of when she does it.
No, he's talking about he says the girl really took her time up for it.
Right.
And I guess the what do you call the person that's not in the relationship? Of the threesome. The third party. Sorry. The third party took her time with it. The lady friend, and the partner just does it for foreplay.
Okay,
so she's not really. She's just.
So she would never see the climax in.
I guess, or just she doesn't really like it, and then she just just gotta do it because you.
It sounds like you wrote it like kind of like.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say my girl sees it as a chore, but when you said foreplay, I'm like foreplay. Who
it's just
says
to
that?
start it off. That's it.
It's just a starter, but she doesn't.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's not the finisher.
She doesn't want the goo.
This is why marriage. Anyway, I'm not doing this is the reason why I will never ever do a threesome.
You did it. You said never. You said
why?
never. You know what's gonna happen now in the future? You just jinx yourself, man.
No, because you know why? Because I thought of things like this.
Of what?
And I'm like, this is why the Lord said to get married. Just find the one.
I can't.
The right one, and get married, because these things complicate things.
How is it really complicating anything?
Look how complicated this is.
What? The girl
can't be. You found out the next girl knows how to shoot the rocket, and she saw the man. All that.
Yeah, and then you know what she should be doing?
Like, think about it.
She should have been doing this. Hand to paper, taking some notes, and saying, "Girl,
but she can't foresee that now. She can't stop. Girl. She can't think of that. She's gonna be pissed. Just the sound. Okay. So if she tries, it's not gonna be the same. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be the same. I will come on.
About what? Not everybody knows everything.
It's not about not everybody knows everything. It's a traumatic experience.
So I'm laying back. The first girl does it. Your girl, and you're like, look, I'm used to it. Other girl comes in, and you're like,
whoa. Come on. But that's why I will never participate in these type of activities. Like at first, don't get me wrong, it sounded wicked. You know what I mean? It sounded like a wicked thing to do when I was younger. Porn made it look fire and sick and whatever. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? It looks amazing. Right. But then the problems that come with it, and then you'll say, yeah, your partner might be down for that. You would, okay, look at a situation like this. Look at that.
But then that is
she wasn't really down with it.
She wasn't really down with it.
And she's not open-minded either. Because honestly, if she's just he's saying it, he's setting it up just already off the bat. She only does it as a startup. So she will never see the end.
I am a child of God.
That's it. She's never going to see the end of it. So if she's all of a sudden surprised at the fact that, oh my gosh, he actually reacts to this, the way that he's reacting, he gets fulfilled by it. Wow. Why are you shocked?
And the thing about it is, the problem with this situation.
Man, you need to step your sex skills
No.
up.
The problem with this
people really
situation,
say that.
because I know if the shoe was on the other foot and that man is getting, and that girl, his girl was feeling a certain way, he's gonna feel a certain way about it.
Where she?
Him being monogamous, he has to understand. He shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
Listen, monogamous only just means
You
one
think
person for one person.
I'm gonna decide like, what if you know what I mean, equality and all that stuff, and the roles are flipped, and
What? Someone smashing her now?
yeah, and
like loud cheek clapping.
some next.
Loud macaroni.
Why would I want to put myself in that situation?
Loud macaroni, just straight.
But that's right off the bat. You already said that. You're uncomfortable with that.
Off rip.
So you wouldn't be.
But he said he was hesitant, and he said, "Why not?" Because he thought he was gonna get something out of it, and he basically did. But like, them type of issues, I do not want. Like, but you know, to help you, sir.
Help you, sir.
And those who are in a weird situation like that, yeah, I guess the lady friend or the lady or the gentleman that came in to your sex day, they taught some techniques. Like Z saying.
But sometimes, I guess, in that mindset, it's just a traumatic experience. You know what I mean?
PTSD?
Like it's a traumatic experience,
And what,
especially
now
if it's
he's not
not
gonna get
like.
touched for the rest of his life. Come on now.
That'll be. See,
Hey.
I mean,
These
And
things
at that point,
happen.
that's when you should- you were
These
never
things
meant to be
happen. I've heard situations where women catch their men or men catch their women say the same things or do the same things to another individual and be like, man, I can't even feel the way I want to feel because you've done this to someone else.
yeah.
You pulled their
why
hair
would it
while
be
you did this.
fun?
You did that move to that
But
individual.
why would it be any different? There were people before you. They learned their bag of tricks before you. You don't think that whatever they
Because
learned prior to,
of
you
course
are now
that,
the
of course,
cause
but
of
there's
it?
some people that just.
This is not the stock market. I can't just weak one girl, put weak rod in one girl,
Like,
then medium in the other.
Yeah.
High for you.
Yes.
But then medium high for another. No.
Like,
Then where's the specialness of your relationship?
what do you mean?
Me being with you.
That's-
Like what?
Like,
Like what?
you would think that's what it would be.
Going home to
but
you.
Like-
would you think that would be? But look,
Interact with your
look,
family.
But look at that
where the
situation
girls
right now. Look at the situation right now with the man. That woman will always hear the just a different that different sound, and she's gonna just look at the man.
But she's the one who walked herself into it, no?
She set it up. Right?
She set it up.
So what? So it's her fault?
Listen,
Well, you know.
Technically, it is. I mean,
you can't be upset when you're the one who wanted it.
This
and
is-
they were,
she is the conductor for this.
yeah.
This is like, man.
She didn't realize that that's her reaction now. That's a different story.
I'm not coming from a perfect place, but this is why I'm not. Keep in mind, guys, when I say certain things, I'm not coming from a perfect place. But for me, like, what is it? Prevention. What is it? Prevention is more effective than what is it? Cure. Was it what is it? Is that how it goes? That's how it goes. Than treatment or whatever. Prevention. Abstinence is more like, you know, you won't have to worry about, you know, STDs if you were just absent the whole time type thing.
That doesn't work. That makes serial killers.
I mean, I'm not saying. But it's
straight up
I just seen that man was hesitant. He should have stick to his hesitancy because look now.
Look now.
You found out the girl was doing it better, and then she'd be like, "Why did he sound like that?" Well, she was a better one at doing it. Oh,
But you know what?
I mean,
at the same time, that opens a good conversation now. Because then if she was triggered by the whole ordeal, then it just kind of says, okay, for him, and even more so, it could also say there's a lack of exploration even on his part, where he never may have known that he likes it like that. So there's two parts. She doesn't understand that type of pleasure.
That's a topic
Right.
for today.
Right?
When you just don't know, you don't.
You don't know. You can't give what you don't know. Like, if he doesn't know and he's like, oh, she took time, she did this, she did whatever, because it also sounds like he's inexperienced. She took time versus my girl is just like foreplay.
It's just like, yeah.
I prefer not to know.
You would prefer not to know, see, and this is why not everybody has pleasure in the relationship.
I'm joking. Hold on. I prefer. No, I am okay. Hold on. I
This
prefer.
is why women
I
fake it, yeah?
in
Like,
regard. Hold on. Time out. Whoa. Wait. Hold on. Time out. Toop. Okay. In regards of the threesome, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yo.
I prefer not because you gotta think ahead. You gotta think ahead.
Which head?
No. You gotta think ahead of that situation.
But you don't know what you don't know,
Okay, that is fair.
right?
Do I need to try cocaine to know that it's like the best drug?
Listen.
Yo.
Do I have to try cocaine to know that?
I'm not saying
Wow.
that at
This
all.
guy just did a.
But I'm just saying.
That was a
So,
leap over the
but you
fence,
see what I'm
man.
saying? But
That
no,
was-
but
extremities.
hey, but it's one of the finest drugs. Apparently, people get addicted and it feels really good. Do I need to try it?
I mean, I
Yeah,
have to see the
obviously
amount of,
you can see through other people's experiences and take their experience and heed what they say.
Okay.
Yes, I totally
And I can
understand that.
take experiences from other people and realize, yeah, you tried that stuff and that's amazing. But I could also learn from this experience.
And say, ooh, maybe that is not for me because, ooh, but that already says you already had skepticism about it anyways. You already were biased. You didn't have favor in it. You already had it set up in your mind that this
Well,
was
hold
not
on,
for me.
hold on. I'm speaking in regards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
to-
In that same, the way that you said that, that is what the whole ordeal would have been. You already have a level of skepticism anyways. So you're not going to be in favor of it. No matter how many times people are going to tell you good, you're still going to look at it with a doubtful eye. You're not going to take it as, okay, these people's experiences were great. I don't see anything wrong. I'm not
Actually,
about it.
technically, yeah. I say you're looking at, like, okay, that story, an example. That's like I guess it's a bad thing that happens, right? And that's
Well,
not
but
even
I
the worst thing that could happen.
but I guess
Yeah,
I guess
it's true.
think of the good things that could happen.
yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the conversation that comes out of it. Now they can
Just went. Well, she's like, oh, you enjoyed yourself? I was like, yeah. And
Yeah.
Okay,
go for
and the
this.
third party just out there to start a cigarette. So you guys had a good time.
Not
Like just
out here.
smoking a cigarette after. It's like
I mean, the
that was a
lady
good time. It was
friend,
like
What happens if they're vegan? All right, they don't smoke.
this has to be.
Wait, that's weird. You're vegan and you smoke.
No. But like just vegan papers. But like even like I don't know, man. I get what you're saying. I get what you guys are saying. I get it. I
Right.
get it. It's just.
I mean,
It's just the one that just went
just
left.
certain troubles. I just.
you say so many certain troubles.
Mm-hmm.
No one's gonna know how they're going to react at seeing their partner in that environment.
It's just fair.
They don't know how they are going to react, and they don't know how their partner is going to react.
Wait, you know the show Playback, right? I think
No.
Playback. Yes, so the two guys.
The two guys,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
One of the guests gave a story how he took his girl to a sex club, straight up sex club. He thought so like yeah, he was mentally preparing like okay, this is gonna happen. But when it happened in reality, he's like, no, I'm about to throw up. I can't see her like this. Like he just couldn't handle it, right? And eventually he's like, and then I think through the experience, he's like, yo, this open sex poly relationship, yeah, that's not for me. I see what happened. It made me feel like, ugh, and I was like, no.
For me, I don't have to go into the club to see it. I just know it. Like in certain aspects, you know what I mean?
I just know the sex.
The man's like, I can smell the air. It's not for me.
You know what I mean? I may be wrong,
There was a
but
video
it's just
Twitter
this
with-
is how I feel.
with a dog and like I think it's trending too. There's like women twerking in the background and the dog is just like looking just like no reaction and then
Like-
people in the comments are like, what does that room smell like? Yeah, so you smelled the room. Well, what you smell in that room?
Listen, I
Lost.
remember. Shout out to
Deceit.
We Love Hip Hop. You know, what? Catch a joke. Shout out to We Love Hip Hop. And Alize, our first interviewer, she had that little podcast segment at one point
Yes.
called Zaylink.
Yes.
And she interviewed, I think, the owner or one of the people that operate Oasis.
Oh, okay.
And he talked about how it was basically, before COVID was a thing, it was super clean. Like, because they had areas where they called splash pads. And I don't need to describe that. But, like, they had to make sure that place is clean.
Cleanliness, yeah.
Like, cleanliness over there, because you could be ASAP Rocky slipping on semen and all that stuff and all that, like things going down.
He really said that too.
No, but like think about it. Like me knowing that type of thing, like I don't know, man. These are the things I think about. Like
I understand the owner.
The owner was talking about like basically all those things. So you're saying the payback guy saying like, yeah, going in there and being like, and this is the thing. It's not the fact that I think I'm better than anybody. No, that's never the case. It's just my mental. Like, bro, like, what if I just can't, like, I just can't be that individual. What if I slip?
Wait,
what if something happened? Like I just
talk about injuries.
This man
like,
is out here saying,
bro,
I'm slipping on.
Why would I put myself in certain situations?
I'm rolling.
For the sake of what? A thrill?
Wait. So you go into a room.
That's such an extreme.
So you go into a room. You see someone in the bed here. See someone on the couch.
Like, you think I'm just gonna go into a? Listen. I walk into a set like me as weird as I am, walk into the a club like that.
What? I don't
You go into the club and then you see someone just hanging off a chains, get whip up.
Okay.
You're seeing like just bare ass nakedness, like I don't know, but like just straight. I don't know.
Just grab a drink, relax, and just be like, oh, okay, this is all right. Watch your step, because I don't know why you'd slip. I don't know why you'd slip on something. That's
no. I
Imagine you walk into rooms like, and you just
right
you're
on the floor.
You're on the floor.
I don't know if you guys watched The Boys. I don't know if you guys watched The Boys.
They just look and they just
keep going.
Listen. If you guys watch
honestly,
if you watch The Boys, right? There's an episode.
Maybe I'll call for blood. Maybe I'll call for help if I see blood on the floor. Maybe that's when I'll call. She's like, oh wait,
no, you're just hearing electric playground music. Somebody help! Somebody's on the and there's a round of applause everywhere. You're like, what the hell, man?
You're just back at it.
What the hell, man?
You're knocked out cold in the sex room. We're saying with The Boys?
There's The Boys. There's an episode in one of the seasons where it's legit superheroes. They go to this big party, and it's legit like an orgy party.
Which is the first season, right?
I'm not gonna tell you the season because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But it's a season where like they find this mansion, all the superheroes in here, and they're doing all these sexual favors with their telekinesis, all these different like things. And in my head, I'm just like, just watching it because I guess they had to go in to find somebody. Right. That was the whole thing, and like, just the chaotic things that were happening. It's just like, this is superhero, so obviously it's maybe even more crazy, but like just I don't know if I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna walk into Oasis. Maybe I'm just purely a vanilla person, just to all the fats and all that stuff, or maybe I'm not no freaky boy like that, yo.
What is vanilla?
I'm a child of God.
I guess vanilla. If you've never tied up someone before, you never.
I can't say I never did that.
That's not really vanilla. Tying up someone.
No, not like hog tie. Man, we're not gonna talk about this stuff, man.
No.
What do you think this is?
You shouldn't have admitted it. You should have said someone I know did that. I don't know.
No, but you guys act like you never tied up people. Y'all tied up anyway. That's.
I don't know.
Never.
That's not the.
We are not having that conversation. We are not. We will not.
Well, it was off the base of vanilla.
I don't know.
But in that whole relationship thing, you know, I think there was good that came out of it. However, if she starts giving the guy heck,
it's justified in a sense.
No, it's not justified. You set it up. You didn't like how the night went. And then you're going to start bickering about how you didn't like how the night went?
It's like one woman be like, yo, force you to go to an event. You know you're not going to like the event. You didn't like the event and they're mad because you didn't like the event.
People...
You should be thankful for the person coming.
Yeah.
Get it together.
People, please... The example James just said, please don't be that person.
Right.
Don't force me to go to your stupid events, interacting with your stupid friends. I don't like them.
But then you're upset because I actually enjoyed myself better than you expected and hoped.
And there's also that too.
There's that too.
And then now you're upset.
I feel like that happened with you a lot. I can see you have a good time wherever you go. So whoever's bringing you is supposed to have a good time with me. And nerds, he's running around having a fine time. I was like, who's your friend? Your friend's amazing. Like the rest is mad.
I was supposed to be in the spotlight, not you.
Listen, I gravitate where there's good energy. That's all.
That's the lesson of life, man.
But yeah, whoever's into this, if you have any thoughts on this
Questions.
this guy's situation, send it to AskTheVent on Gmail. We probably have it on IG and all that stuff. Have any questions, concerns, complaints, send it to askthevent@gmail.com.
Please watch your step when you're in a sex club. Please watch your step. Like,
Anti-grip shoes.
This man said anti-grip shoes.
can't wait.
Anti-slip, hard steel toes.
Get out of here.
Anti-slip, steel toes, like you're working in the kitchen.
I don't know. You guys are shoes on, and I don't know. I can't do shoes on.
I don't know how people do boots in bed.
Yeah,
It's
that's.
I don't want to get into this conversation like that, but I will say socks on carpet is trash, and I'll leave it on that.
Socks on carpet is.
Socks carpet is trash because you don't really get that grip. Like you gotta wear those Sky Zone socks
Gotcha.
to like grip.
Okay.
But that's my past life.
I go raw feet.
Okay,
I just
that's
go raw
fine.
feet.
That's fine. But I'm not gonna engage in that conversation. That's for the marriage folk, the wedding folk.
My guy said married.
I want to
Got
get
it.
married. Yeah, so.
Got it.
Especially if I'm in a house or like I don't know how people do shoes like that.
Yeah, take off your shoes when you get to the door. Not everybody have that mindset, but
That's
you guys have anything to plug?
Yeah, definitely go follow me on Instagram at thenerdzz, TheNerdZZZ. As well, follow my photography page. Definitely, if you're looking to book, wanting to work on personal branding, getting a headshot, or getting your business up and running so it's commercial level, definitely hit me up at ZZZ.studioto, ZZZ.studioto, and I'll definitely be there to capture amazing quality pictures for you.
Hey man, down the Giro, Twitter, IG, aka I bring the crowd with me everywhere I go.
Hey.
AKA Captain Corners. AKA for some reason I have authoritative grandpa energy. I don't know, or a grandpa aura. People be talking to me and be like, "Yes, sir," and be like, "You know my name? Why are you saying sir?" Like that's a little weird. But yeah, support. Stay safe. Buckle down for this recession. I will say that. Buckle down for the recession. If you can pay off your debts, everybody listening, pay them off. It's gonna be rocky. You're gonna be like, what's that guy's name?
From where?
He was dancing on a table I'm not gonna say the word.
Who? Dancing on a table.
It wasn't Bobby Shmurda, but remember where there was the thing where there were a couple of rappers.
The corporate dancing. Yeah, OT Genesis.
I don't know why there's so many.
So what are those people? Those people that are dancing on tables.
He has a thing where like he's in the video or he's in the car and he's just like, just exaggerating, shaking.
Mm-hmm.
I say that to say this: it's recession, everybody. So watch use your whole eye out here. People are paying for keeps.
All right, and you can you can find me at J Hernaville on Instagram.
Hey.
Blizzard Boy Close Pod out. Follow me on Twitch at Lou Pistols. I haven't been doing much on the social media stuff, but eventually I will. Going through a little rut, but I will eventually start posting or doing some other stuff. What else? Yeah, that's about it for me. Hanfest is coming soon. We're gonna be a part of that. Maybe we'll see. You never know. We just might do the media day. We just might perform. Who don't know? We just might do something. You never know. History or nothing. But we're on SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube. We are everywhere. If we're not there, let us know, and we will be there. That includes podcasts. If we're not on certain podcasts and you would like us to be there, we will definitely be there. Events, we would like us to be there, we'll be there. And thank you guys for watching. Be safe out there. It's still the summer and it's still hot. People are still doing slackness. And this is The Vent, and we out. Peace.
Peace.
Wash your hands.